I started writing a play about a mother and a son. And I got about 30 pages in, and I kind of panicked because I was like, this is not working. Like, this is not. And I realized that the characters were suffering from over-familiarity with each other. And even if they were kind of a strange mother and son, it's still such a tight relationship. And so when I shifted it to an aunt and a nephew, I think in that workshop, it just worked so much better immediately. And so that allowed me to kind of write the rest of the play. And then thank God Marjorie, Joe Morey.
Can you speak to what that unfamiliarity allowed you to access between them? It's like I love the sort of surrogacy and projection expectation with the person who is not. There's almost like a shorthand that you expect that kind of like doesn't invite an audience in.
Yeah.
That I don't know. Can you speak to sort of to what that opened up for you?
I think I've found this in other plays of mine too. That like when you have characters that are sort of discovering each other for the first time, there's just more meat on the bone, you know what I mean? There's less invitation for exposition. I mean, I wrote these two plays called Lewiston and Clarkston, and they're kind of companion pieces. And Lewiston is about a grandmother and a granddaughter who share a ton of history, and Clarkston is about two guys at a Costco who meet for the first time, you know, the first scene of the play. And I rewrote Lewiston to the ground. I mean, that play was so hard for me to write, but Clarkston kind of just like flew out because it was like there's so much to discover when these people have been estranged. So like in the first scene, Little Bear, you know, Micah's character says like, "Oh, I thought you were religious," and she's like, "I'm an atheist," you know. And so when there's that level of disconnect between these two people, even on an aunt and a nephew, like that's a lot of shared stuff, you know.
For them especially, like there was this.
Yeah, with the brother father in between them being very complicated.